All right, everyone, welcome. It's going to be Division 1 quarterfinals for EXO and MERC. Going off into try to get that spot over each other here. The now or never game for both teams. As we are getting into the finals here over these next couple weeks. You can see right now, playoffs. EXO and MERC fighting over for that semifinal spot. Legion is secured in there along with Taco and Six, as they will try and compete into the finals. We have the league standings as Legion is up there, 5-0. Taco 4-1. Sixth, 3-2. And we got EXO and MERC down there. EXO's 2-3. MERC is 1-4. As MERC is going to try and look to get into that playoff spot out of EXO and get EXO to go home tonight, maybe. As I will be your caster for today, Whippy, Ohio. Have a try and have a very decent game. Should be a good one. Should be a very good one. Unfortunately, it is SMDM night. Do not have a night picture, but I can do this. The point is going to be Pierce Farm. And we are still waiting for map to flip here, as I think we were just waiting for one or two guys to pop in. Go ahead and check it right now. Yeah, we were waiting for one more person to get in here. So the point is going to be Pierce Farm night. Or it's going to be Pierce Farm, SMDM night. All the way over here in Map Edge. As we wait for the one guy for, I think, EXO to get in here. And the rules for tonight. Same rules as we always had. One man arty cannot kill the arty guy. The gun cannot get destroyed either. Indestructible nodes cannot kill the nodes. I have the game as a complete level field for both teams. Then the Panther is going to be banned for the Axis, as you will only see Tiger Tank on the field. And there's going to be a fourth rule there that isn't shown, but the SPAs are also going to be banned. You will not be seeing any SPAs tonight. And yeah, just waiting for this map to flip here. As we do wait, I do have another stream for tomorrow. It is going to be a Division 3 game. It's 21st against L90. That is going to be tomorrow at the same time. as of this game. But they are going to be playing on Utah for that one. Here we go, map flipped. And I will be joining the arty crew, but as everyone is doing, the arty guy always has to drop a box for one of the nodes somewhere, so I'll have to wait for that. And there he is. Make sure I don't take that support box slot in case they need that for something. You never know. Alright, let's fly over here into Pier's farm. Alright. Make sure I have game sound on. So I'll mute that. Okay, here we go. So Pier's farm. It's kind of axis favored down here. Just a little bit. Pier's farm is notorious for truck snipes in the town over here. Just right in there. So we will see if we will see a truck snipe in there. If the truck will even go in there, as they do have a recon tank stationed up there. There is a transport truck there. And it does look like EXO is going to have 2 trucks up there by the map edge, 1 in the middle. As we do have a anti-tank gun getting built up here, so we might see a anti-tank gun snipe, like I said, all the way down into that building complex. Let's change up the brightness just a little bit. I think that's better. Seeing on the top of your screen, it gets all green there. That's weird. Alright, supply drops coming down for both teams here. Snipe already comes out, goes there all the way into the wall drop there. We got the Puma going down into the cemetery, along with the truck also going down into the cemetery. Look at all these rockets, though, coming out. Might get a truck snipe here. Just dodged it, as that truck does get damaged, though. More rockets come out. There it is. One rocket does hit a truck there. So EXO is going to be down 1 truck. Or it does look like they do have a couple survivors from that, but not too many. I don't know what happened with the transport truck for MERC, but it looks like it got stuck over there in the cemetery area. Do have the Lux firing off a lot of rounds here. Rocket goes into that transport truck, blows that up. As EXO is the first to get into the cap area here. And the brutal fight over here for Piece of Slice is absolutely pitiful. The entire match, It's going to be a slugfest over here. Looks like we have a Stewart goes down though. No, a Greyhound goes down. And another Greyhound goes down. So 2 Greyhounds are lost for EXO. You still have that Lux over there in Pizza Slice. And looking at the map here, looks like we have a recon tank down there in the back line for EXO, going to take out some of their backline Garys. We do have a Stewart here trying to fight this Lux. Do know a Stewart against a Lux is a little bit of an awkward fight. But we do have the default medium there, just behind that hopper building. Another Lux up there, front door, accompanied by the P4. Recon plane coming up. For EXO, it's going to show off all these MERC guys here, as they have control of the wheat field and those hedgerows there. Let's go back into AA real quick, as the point does draw back a little bit. So MERC starts to cap Pierce Farm down here at AA, as getting AA is good for getting those nice cheeky flanks. So they're going to be fighting for AA for quite a bit, as Cap C does wipe an OP there. Daybreak kills Tex there, gets traded by TJ. Just about 8 minutes into this game. First Cap still trying to get underway here. We do have an OP down here by the red canister. Looks like it might have gotten rocketed. No, it does not. Lynchy just far away from that outpost, as artillery is coming down on that. Going back over here to Pizza Slice. As they fight over here for the hedgerows. Got that Stewart up there, trying to lock it down. Wherever that Lux went, I don't know. The P4 does roll up though for MERC. Might get a line of sight onto the Stewart here and take out the Stewart. And zero cap progress, or sorry, excuse me, zero cap presence for EXO, as MERC will cap here. First cap comes underway just in 9 minutes of the match. That Stewart starts to back up. That P4 is... That P4 is going to look out to take out that Stewart. We do have a anti-tank gun, or maybe another tank? No, another Stewart here, trying to get line of sight onto that P4, I think. Or it might just be splashing the hedgerows, who knows. This cap underway for MERC. They do have a couple guys back here into on map edge, maybe looking to get all the way around and get something going on roof. As it looks like MERC has kicked out EXO from yes, has kicked out EXO from AA, so MERC has control of AA along with this wheat field. So the tank does go down there for EXO. There's going to be a Stewart. Still have the default medium here and another Stewart over here down by Pizza Slice. MERC's P4 is just chilling right there in the wheat field. EXO trying to get a presence back here in the AA network, but now they have to fight for it, as MERC is extending their line all the way out into 5 points as well. And we do have a, what is this? We do have a Puma trying to get a little cheeky flank going around. Might be going for some garrisons again. Rocket sails out from Lynchy, going into that glider there. Rocket sails into that glider from Viking. Unfortunately, it looks like he was just a little bit tad low. Satchel goes off for EXO. Or it might have been MERC, as that truck didn't get blown up. This P4 does have 2 rep stations. Oh, that's what happened to that Lux. So that Lux went down earlier. I didn't catch that. So we got Womp here. Amazing line of sight all the way into Pierce Farm. Transport truck blows up. As MERC is gaining ground into the Pizza Slice area. EXO just trying to get bodies into the hard cap here, as this outpost is still here. Just right off of that red canister building. Do have a Stewart in the hard cap doing some crazy flips and whatnot, as cap progress goes underway. As we should also see plenty of Belgian gates as well on rooftops and these hedgerows, I would assume. No, we do not. So the Belgian gates for the Axis, remember, they always got that height advantage. Can just peek over the line of those hedgerows there. Cap progress still going underway for EXO here, as they are flooding the hard cap. But it looks like MERC has made it all the way down into this glider here. Rocket comes in from Lukewarm Pickle, just short of that P4. As that P4 does have those rep stations over there. But it looks like that P4 is going to reposition. Might get a line of sight onto that Sherman down there. As Lukewarm does get a rocket into the back of that P4, and Whistle does take out both MGs in that MG shed building there. It's like Jack does take out Rain there. Jack tanking a tank round to the face there. We got a bombing run coming in, I think, for MERC. It's gonna go right down the center here. Bombing run comes in. I think the bombing run destroyed that Stewart. Maybe the P4 got a cheeky angle on it. The P4 is going to be sitting in the hard cap there. Might ask for a couple of rep stations or engineer guys. So EXO had a pretty decent push going on there. Unfortunately, was shut short from that bombing run, and that P4 was moving in. Do you have an EXO bombing run coming in? It's going to look like it's going to take out a garrison, perhaps, down here. Bomber run comes in, does take out a garrison, and it's going to look like it's going to take out a big chunk of infantry as well. Might kill Murder as well. Murder goes down, and Jack that was in that building. No, he does not. No, they survived that. The P4 gets taken out, though. I think from that line of sight all the way down there. So we will see the first heavy on the field now. It is going to be up here of Pizza Slice, north of Pizza Slice. And MERC is bringing up their first Tiger right here, accompanied with another P4. Looks like we got Wayne here. Finding Ranger here. Lukewarm goes in for the shots. Misses. Wayne tried to get a smoke down, I think. Maybe a frag. There's a frag. Unfortunately did not go over that wall of that Sherman. So we do have... Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe not. I thought that Tiger was injured. Maybe not. Might be trading shots all the way down the main road? No, it is not. So I think the 76 has line of sight into that Tiger tank all the way down there. Rocket sails out. Just a bit past of that Sherman. That's where it was originally. Could have taken out an OP there. This Sherman here, just on the hard cap, is trying to provide cover here, as I think it's shooting out smoke rounds to block off the MGs and AT on that rooftop there. Rocket sailing in both sides. Got an airhead coming down. I would assume for EXO here, right behind that Sherman. We do have Dispo off in the back line of cattle sheds for MERC. Rocket sails into the front of that Sherman there. So we do have a Sherman looking like to get a little line of sight all the way down here from the road. Looks like he gets a couple. Jamie is going to get some rockets in. Jamie gets taken out. Viking might be looking to get a satchel down. Throwing some smokes. Lands a smoke nade on the Sherman, actually. That Sherman can't see anything. And that Sherman will get taken out by this P4 over here. Very nice positioning from MERC. Look at all the smoke. Holy cow. Cap progress starts to sway a little bit in for EXO, as they do have a medium tank in the hard cap. Rocket sails over from Lunchy, I think. just a little bit high. Gray firing back his own rockets. Satchel goes off there. Looks like it takes out a couple infantry. Might have damaged that Sherman tank on the point. We do have Crooked out here in the wheat field all on his lonesome. Crawling through the grass, through the wheat field. Deep easy. Crooked kills deep easy there. As Crooked might get a good handful of kills here if he looks down this hedgerow. Nope, he's gonna keep running down into the other wheat field. He's going to pass that garrison that they have placed there in the wheat field. Which that garrison is showing up hot along with all those OPs, so they do know that someone's back there trying to get mischievous. MERC might have used a reinforce here as Cat Progress starts to sway back into MERC's defending. Tiger tank does get a couple shots into it from that 76. As that 76 is trying to get some line of sight onto that, but unfortunately I don't think it has the... I don't think it can shoot through that hedgerow. Let's go back into AA. As it looks like the fight for AA is actually kind of over. Might just have everyone all up in the hard cap sector. Do have Fly Guy up here on the wing of the plane. And Fly Guy gets taken out there. That was very short-lived. Do have a Peace Strike coming in. Where's that landing? Should be coming in through that Tiger. Let's see if this Peace Strike does land. That 76 still tries to trade shots in with this Tiger. Ricochet of that rocket. Look at that going in the moon. Peace Strike comes in and misses as it lands on the other side of the hedgerow. MERC's P4 is battling it out with the Sherman here for EXO, and they both trade shots with each other. So both mediums on hard cap are going to get taken out as they both trade kills there. Another P4 rolling up into Pizza Slice for MERC. EXO is still only going to have that 76 down here. So it looks like MERC is in a very good holding position of EXO as they just hold down all of the hedgerows. And they're going to slowly trickle guys in from the wheat field here as Corey might take out Cheeks here. No, Cheeks said, "I'm better than you," and takes him out. Dino goes down as well. MK goes down as well. EXO just trying to hold out here. And EXO is still trying to get some bodies into the hard cap here as There is one OP for EXO by the glider and one in the trench line there. There it goes. Cap progress starts to sway into EXO because of that hard cap pressure they got going on. We do have a 75 here. It's my first time seeing a Sherman 75. Since the new update, at least. I think that 75 is trying to battle that that P4 they got down there. Looking back over in the hard cap, still fighting for every inch of ground here. As that red roof is just absolutely just a high spot for the Axis. So it looks like one guy down there by that building gets taken out by a frag. I don't know what's getting hit right now. I heard something get hit. I think it was this Tiger. Yeah, so the Tiger took one from the 76. Oh, there is a medium down here. They are looking like they took out a garrison there. Tiger is going to get lines of sight onto that medium, I think. So the medium for EXO is going to take out the heavy tank for MERC. So MERC is going to lose, I think, the first heavy of the game here. EXO still has this 76 way up here, as it does have 3 rep stations on it. There's an anti-tank gun up there too. Just trying to get some rep stations up for this 75 as well. Let's see what EXO can do here now, because that Tiger isn't there on the main road. Or actually, excuse me, I think that is, yep. So MERC is having a another Tiger tank rolling up. Go back into AA here, as it looks like we do have one officer out here. We got Lit over here, looking like to try and get a little cheeky flank going around from the AA. We do have a Stewart here as well. Anti-tank Frank is going to try and repair his tank, because they do take out that that AT player, but it looks like Daybreak is going to try and move in to get that side rocket onto that Stewart and get this tank kill. We will come back to that. We will see if Daybreak will kill that Stewart. Come back over here onto Pizza Slice, still trying to fight to own the other side of the hedgerow here. As everyone's just holding angles. Flavortown trying to get the shots onto the 2 guys passing into the glider. Unfortunately, he only takes out one. Smoke grenade blocking his line of sight there. Bass does go down though. And that P4 is still here for MERC up here on Pizza Slice, and still only have that 76 down there by the hopper. Looks like we got Mastodon over here. Might be trying to search for some outposts. Might take out Poopy Fish. Yes, he does. It looks like he did take out those outposts, so EXO is not going to have a presence here on the front door for a little bit, as those outposts did get taken out. we got Bee Monkey all on his lonesome over here, crawling in the grass. Might be looking to get a proxy satchel down. Yes, he does. Proxy satchel goes to... KV might see him here. I don't think he does. Bee Monkey trading off some shots down the road. Masta might have heard the shots. Yes, he does. He peeks it. Takes out Bee Monkey, but that satchel is still going to go off. As Mastodon does get taken out there. Satchel might kill Jack, and KV just kills Jack, so Bee Monkey does get one. Lukewarm and Frant over here, just hugging the wall right next to each other. Frant might be getting a proxy satchel down. Yes, he does. So there's a proxy satchel down on this other side of this hedgehog here. So Lukewarm does get taken out. Now we might see a pretty big armor push up here into Pizza Slice, or they might still play conservative. Might try and take out that 76 up there. But there is a Tiger and a P4 accompanied in the Pizza Slice area. MERC does lose another P4 on the main road. I think that was the same, yes. So they do have a medium over here. So MERC's medium might get taken out here from anti-tank along with this other medium that EXO has in the back line. See if it can line up the shot. Yes, it does. So another P4 goes down for MERC. Looks like if EXO had just a couple more bodies up here in the hard cap, they could start to get progress going. As EXO has also, as MK gets taken out there, they also have gained control of AA as well. Take a look at the map here. So EXO has control of AA, and MERC has control of the hard cap and Pizza Slice area. This medium tank might be a problem. Might go garrison hunting for MERC. This medium tank might try and get behind this Tiger, as it easily could. Oh, as this Tiger and the P4 are buddied up right next to each other. Hopefully a P-strike does not come in. Take those both guys out. As this medium tank does come in from the back line, we might see some really good tank value here for EXO, as this medium tank gets right behind both of that Tiger and the P4, as they don't even know about it. A non-pen shot in the engine block for the Tiger. There it goes, one shot from the medium into that Tiger. So the Tiger does get taken out from that medium. Let's see if this P4, excuse me, let's see if the Sherman can take out the P4 as well. We got Jero coming in with the satchel. No, he does not have a satchel. He's going to hit the mine, actually. So that P4 does go down from that Sherman. The Sherman tank does get injured there from that mine from Jero. He might have picked the wrong class to not have the satchel there. Just over 50% cap weight here for EXO, as their armor does move up. I think this is the 75? No, this is still the medium Sherman. There's a 75 right here. And the 76 is still in Pizza Slice. So right up here right after the cap, supplies coming down for a garrison for EXO. So the cap does go into EXO there, changing it into the second cap there. EXO is going to take it. And this medium tank might be satcheled. I don't know. There was an assault player in the front of it earlier. So EXO is going to capture Pier's farm from MERC as they were holding it for, I think, 25 minutes? I think was when they capped. Huge spawn wave over there for Pizza Slice. There's just really not that many MERC guys around here. Going around into this wheat field. Open area here. Do have another medium tank. So it gets a non-pen shot into the back track there, but it looks like Daybreak is going to take out the medium here. No, he does not. So one more rocket, Daybreak is going to take out that medium. Maybe the P4 is going to have a line of sight onto it. Excuse me, that is a Tiger. So MERC has another Tiger rolling up. Rocket goes into that Sherman and ricochets off the back engine block there. Is that 2 Tigers for MERC? Yes, so 2 Tigers for MERC. That P4 that was up here, I think was the one that got taken out by this medium back here. Is this a 75 now? No, this is a 76. So the 75 is here. Recon flare goes up. Might be showing the that heavy tank there into the hard cap. And it looks like MERC is slowly trying to get some presence back into AA as Zin and Hill. Maybe he'll take out Zen there. Maybe he got crossfired from Red Devil there. Chungus takes out Daybreak. Got Lynchy over here with the rocket. Looking to take out this medium, perhaps. No, Lynchy gets blown up into a million pieces. Got Bass peeking the corner with the SCG. Might find 2 here. Yes, he does. He takes out 2. Looking for the 3rd from Trey. On Travy. As Travy takes him out. Going in for a little bit too much. Banksy takes out Spearhead there. Lukewarm Pickle. Holding the angle on Viking. Might find the shots on Waney here. As Waney pushes up. Banksy takes out Waney. Viking is going to take out Luke. Viking also takes out that other EXO guy in the roof. I can't remember his name. Flare goes out again. Might be showing up with 2 heavy tanks over here on the field. As for MERC's armor right now, there is... Where'd the heavy go? Do they only have 1 Tiger? There's a P4. I don't know where the Tiger went. I thought they had a Tiger up. Maybe I'm blind. I don't know. I don't see it though. Got EXO dive bombing the 75. I would or maybe they're trying to get rid of this heavy so they can get a 76 instead. I think there is a spawn here. Yes, there is an outpost spawn just past the Dragon Teeth. It's crooked. Going in, he takes out the outpost, gets shell. Another satchel goes off over there, right behind Lukewarm Pistol. Artillery coming in, rocket comes in, devastates that one guy. Bass all alone here. Looking to get lines of sight onto Crooked, he does. And Trill's going to take out Bass there. So MERC is going to get eliminated off of Pizza Slice. Now they're going to have to try and take that back, which is pretty hard to do, as you can't, because the cemetery is in your way. Had another proxy satchel over there for Bass that went off. Unfortunately, it looks like it didn't get anybody. Do have a P4 over here in Warner Bros. As something does get blown up over here. Ah, it's just a rep station. And remember, these dead heavy tanks and P4s and mediums, Shermans, you can salvage these for extra fuel if you need it. EXO is sitting at 870 fuel right now. But if your ties are very short for fuel, could definitely start salvaging vehicles to get that extra boost that you might need. EXO pushing all the way up into the cemetery. As Viking gets one, pushing up onto Whittle. Viking finds Whittle. Might get that flank onto Lukewarm as he does, so he takes out Lukewarm as well. And there is not an OP over here on this side that Viking can take out, but there is two over here in this complex over here. As it looks like that 75 pushed up on that P4, taking out that P4. As we do have cap progress going in on Hamlet onto MERC's 4th point. As we have Lit over here. Might have a cheeky OP. Yes, he does. He has one in the hard cap. Along with this medium tank as well. Looks like that 75 is still going to be a little bit damaged. Jack might find the rocket into the Sherman. Yes, he does. Stag is just a little bit too short to get that Sherman kill. We are going to be over 50% on cap onto the 3rd point on MERC here. EXO is just filling that OP with guys. Get as much presence as they can here as MERC has to call back. Pretty decent amount of guys to get this back, but it looks like Ghost there does take out 2. This U-Man trying to find the shots onto Gandy there, but Lit is not having any of that and takes him out. As Fubar does get a rocket snipe onto... That could have been a garrison, maybe. Maybe it was just an outpost. Ajax gets a hit marker on Banksy there with the Car 98. That is unfortunate. MERC is having another P4 rolling up onto Hamlet. We do have Jamie trying to get a satchel on this P4. As the satchel does not get on, excuse me, I said P4, I meant Sherman. The satchel does not go on that Sherman there. Looks like Womp is going to try. Maybe he's out of rockets. But we do have another tank rolling up here. So 76 is also rolling up here. We do have 10 here. Might get ran over. Oh, 76 playing it safe to not get satcheled here. Chungus. Nope, Chungus survives as that 75 protects its 76 buddy. Going up on the map again. So EXO has gotten complete control over the cemetery, it looks like. And down here into Warner Bros. EXO is trying to establish a pretty decent, somewhat front line. As Dino gets... No, he does not. So Dino did not get a satchel on that 76. As Model is trying to look for that satchel. Just making sure that the tank is not satcheled. EXO is bringing up another medium tank. As cap progress does sway into EXO's favor on Hamlet, but there is absolutely no one in the hard cap. It's just purely sole soft cap pressure. Back over here into the cemetery area, we got Crooked. Unfortunately, he gets taken out there. But MERC is still going to try and find that opening to take back the cemetery and lead back into Pizza Slice. Recon plane goes over for EXO, trying to show off anybody into that front line. Rocket sails out just over that 76. It's like the 75? 75 Sherman is just going to be sitting there pretty, trying to repair itself. Because we do have a heavy tank for EXO getting behind Hamlet. Maybe that 75 from earlier. Yes, that 75 is going into the hard cap. Because we do have a P4 trying to battle that 75. As a smoke round gets launched in between both of them, that Puma gets behind that 75 as well. Maybe looking to steal this kill from the P4. Does get one round into the back of it. And that P4 is going to take out that 75 there on the hard cap. Back over here onto Cemetery. MERC has a pretty good presence over here. We're looking to try and take this back once more again. Looking at the map, MERC does have a couple guys into the backline trying to get some backline shenanigans going on. But there is a, how am I missing this? So we had a Sherman over here take out a P4 and a Puma all by itself. So that was kind of some big tank kills there for EXO. As he blows up something else over here as well. It's just a transport truck. As he gathers 2 infantry kills, one actually being the commander. Going back up here into the front line as the 76 is getting hammered with rockets, trying to go back into that repair station that's right there. Lynchy gets a non-pen on that front of that 76. He might be looking to get that side shot. And MERC is actually gaining ground over here. As Josh takes out 1 infantry, and looks like the outpost did get wiped for EXO, yes. So MERC did take out the outpost over there down by Cemetery. The Cat Progress starts to sway into the hamlet. Right behind the point, as they do have a medium tank down there, along with a airhead is going to be falling as well. So we do have a unmanned tank over here. As that medium, as it looked like that tank crew trying to repair it, got taken out. So look at this, the airhead is falling. Deep Easy might be looking to take out that airhead. But it is being accompanied by the medium tank. So it looks like Well is going to take out that airhead. No, he does not. He gets shot from someone down here, I thought. Maybe it was Cheeks. Very good play protecting that airhead. As we do have an officer moving in on that airhead, though. Did it get taken out? It did. So airhead did get taken out. I don't know from what. Airhead is gone. Unfortunate. We do have a bombing run coming in. Looks like for MERC, maybe? I don't know whose bombing run this is. Bombing run sails in. Looks like it's going to take out 2 EXO guys, 1 MERC guy. It's going to go over on that P4. Going to take out another EXO guy, and it looks like that's all it's going to do. Might have damaged the tank here. That's in the trench line. Unfortunately, this that Sherman might be actually stuck there. But another Sherman did get behind that P4 on the hamlet there, taking out another tank from a big old flank, as that Lux is getting right in onto that Sherman, just pit maneuvering it, as it cannot actually do any damage to it. Gonna put that gun barrel right into the Lux there. There it goes, and that Lux tank is going to get taken out. EXO does get half capped here, as we did see the point earlier from Pierce Farm. It did go into a contested state for a little bit, as we have Shifty and Viking over here. Shifty waiting for Fly Guy to peek. Shifty takes out Fly Guy. As there is only 1 outpost over there and a flank garrison just north of AA for MERC. And MERC is trying to establish themselves back here into, actually don't know what you would call this. I don't know what this is called, unfortunately. But just south of AA, looks like MERC has broken through EXO's lines and are starting to capture some ground back as Zen gets taken out there. Puff Puff taking some shots on Daybreak. Rocket sails right over that Sherman. As Mustik was trying to get a satchel onto that Sherman, which I think he changed his mind as he might know that this garrison is here. As he tries to take some shots onto TJ, but unfortunately gets taken out by TJ. Let's go back here. Let's see if any tanks rolling in. So we have one Tiger rolling in, just south of the hamlet, and EXO is pulling up a half track, another 76, and a medium Sherman. As they already have two medium Shermans on the line here. Actually, this might be a 75. Yeah, so EXO is using another 75 here. So they will have two heavy tanks on the board. And MERC will only have the one Tiger tank down there. Back into Cemetery. So Cemetery is being controlled by MERC right now. EXO has control of the Dragon Teeth area, trying to lead into Pizza Slice. MERC is also just trying to get guys out of the Hamlet area, clear out all of that backline shenanigan stuff. Back here, trying to reestablish that front line. Looks like Rocket sailed in from Puff Puff. Unfortunately does not get anything, as he does get taken out there. As we have Music coming in on that garrison, he is going to try and take out this garrison. It looks like, no, he gets taken out by Berkeley there. As he is going to look out to maybe try and take out Daybreak as well. As they just trade the sides of the hedgerows. Ah, he sees him. Takes a shot, and Daybreak goes down. So Proxy Satchel will take out that garrison for EXO in the wheat field, just north of, or excuse me, just south of AA. Got a recon plane coming up. It's going to show up all of these, well no, that's EXO recon. So it's going to show all of these guys here in the, just past where this heavy tank is. All up in your area on your screen right now. Womp might find a might find an opportunity on the Sherman. Maybe he'll get a satchel on that Sherman. It looks like Poopy Fish might take out Womp, as he doesn't know. Takes out Womp. And that backline OP is still going to be there for EXO. As a medium tank on map edge here. Right there. As Daybreak is over here as well. Doing some tank hunting. Daybreak has been doing some extraordinarily great AT plays. That Puma is going to be over there. As Daybreak does get taken out. Looks like EXO has established a pretty small front line over here. Just south of the Pierce farm. Accompanied by a medium tank, but unfortunately that medium is damaged. As all the EXO guys that were here earlier just got wiped and killed. There's two OPs here that they can spawn off of though. Ricochet comes in off of the Sherman. Looks like that IT right there might line up another shot. I got Womp. Just a bit short. Looks like a Tiger tank. Yes, MERC has another Tiger tank rolling up. Trying to get past into that wheat field. Might try and get some eyes onto that 75 that is down there. A poopy fish going in. It's going up against Dig Bacon. This poopy fish does win the engagement. Trying to hop through the window. As he does get taken out by Ben, unfortunately. So EXO slowly gaining ground here on the southeast side. Let's go back over here to the southwest. EXO is trying to, looks like has a little gap in MERC's line right here. And we might have a tank battle that I've been missing. Sherman going up against the Tiger. With the Sherman is going to get behind the Tiger. Gets a back shot onto it. And that Tiger does take out that Sherman, which this 75 might have an engine shot onto it, but Cheeks does get a rocket shot onto that Tiger. As he might be trying to line up one more. Maybe he's out of rockets. He finds one kill there, right off of that Belgian gate. Looking at the map once again, we have a medium tank down on the west side of Hamlet. We have that Tiger in the wheat field of the east side of Hamlet, and EXO is bringing up another medium tank. Excuse me, another medium tank in the. I always forget what this point is called down here, but doing another flank to try and get behind some more tanks, as that has been being a crucial part for EXO right now, as it gets behind some tanks for MERC and just catches them off guard, taking down their the armor. As Hamlet does get a little bit of contested here, and the garrison for MERC on Hamlet does get destroyed. Cap progress does start to go in, as it is only two guys on the hard cap. But we do have one Sherman. I think that's a 76. Yeah, so the 176 is trying to move in, support the infantry down here. And that 76 actually does take out that Tiger. As Jack does get 2 rockets into that 76 as well. Artillery takes out a crewman there. We got Zin on top of the glider. Zin gets taken out. Maybe from Weed over there. Might have been Shifty. Shifty finds Tech, and he finds Bee Monkey, takes out 2. As they are going to, Shifty takes out an outpost and kills 2 guys right off the back spawn there, as there is a garrison for EXO still in the wheat field. Have a machine gun for MERC here, all on his lonesome, and he gets killed by Lucas. So EXO has gained more ground into to establish a frontline garrison, or a frontline, just a frontline here off the hedgerows to try and push into those wheat fields into Hamlet. Let's look over here. We got a I think that's Axis supplies coming down from MERC. Yes, so MERC is going to have some backline shenanigans trying to get that backline garrison up here. As Candy is looking around for Jack, as Jack is looking the complete opposite direction, unfortunately, and Gandhi is going to find those supplies, so that backline garrison is not going to get taken out. Or sorry, that backline garrison is not going to get built. As Music probably has a satchel down on these repair stations. Let's go back to the front line. We do have a Sherman medium going all the way through the wheat field here, as MERC has a Tiger tank. I think that's a Tiger. Yes, MERC has a Tiger tank just to the southwest of Hamlet. There it is right there. We got an OP spawn in the wheat field there. Lynchy gets taken out by Kestner. Kestner finds another one, Jamie. Milsec finds Puff Puff. Gray and Muge looking at each other. Gray gets the shot. As Dino gets taken out from that 75. Once again, go back into the Dragon Teeth Pizza Slice area. Looks like EXO is still trying to hold here pretty firm. As Waney might be looking to get a proxy satchel down here, maybe. As he finds Flavortown and Crooked. And Jack. Waney going in on the back line. Unfortunately gets taken out by that machine gun from Whittle. We will have a tank fight back here that I missed. That Tiger is dealing up with another Sherman medium. As that Tiger is in a very weird predicament right now, as some side rockets come in. And a non-pen for that Sherman onto that side. A turret shot for that Tiger on that Sherman. Rocket sails in from Franti. Franti gets a good rocket to the side of that Sherman. A Tiger just trying to find the sweet spot, and it does. So that Sherman does get taken out from that Tiger. And it looks like back here at the Dragon Teeth, they will have a 76 back here. So MERC is going to have a much more harder time trying to get back into the Dragon Teeth pizza slice area, as Ranker and Jack just sit patiently. But Lukewarm Pickles finds him first. Jack threw a nade, and that nade would have killed him. Fly Guy finds Murder there. Millsack pushing up. Chungus getting some shots into MK over there. It's a long, weird shot. Look at that angle. That angle is crazy. Looks like MERC is going to have to be dealing with some backline bats a little bit from this H squad OP. I didn't know when that guy got putting up. But we do have a outpost down now, all the way over here for this 76. Sorry for the really fast camera movements, but so Gandhi is going to try and find music. So music is taken out there by Gandhi, and I think that OP does get wiped. Yes, it does, but Disflow is over here, patiently waiting for that OP cooldown. Let's go back to the front line of Hamlet, as we have an airhead coming down for EXO, I think. Going right into the center of the trench line. It's going to be right in front of that Tiger. So that Tiger is going to probably try and look out to take this airhead down. And that SL from earlier does get that OP back up. And it looks like Puff Puff will get a back rocket onto that Tiger, as Cove is trying to find Puff Puff. Airhead comes down, and the Tiger is now looking the opposite direction. We might see a huge spawn wave off this airhead. I think the tank commander saw it sitting in the sitting in that spotter seat, so that tank commander is going to take out that airhead, as well as Millsack did see the airhead as well. So that airhead would have gotten taken out either way. We did see Pierce Farm get contested, as there is going to be a full squad over here of MERC guys trying to get some of this backline stuff dismantled for EXO, as this back of garrison is going to be an issue for them, so they're probably trying to take out that back garrison right now. Also looks like this 76 is going to be down here for a little while as they try to get some repair stations down for that 76. So right now EXO has control of this this Warner Bros kind of section of the hedge line, and MERC has control of the cemetery, trying to get past into that to that Dragon Teeth area back into Pizza Slice, but unfortunately that 76 is there and might prevent that from happening. There is a medium tank P4 all the way back here in the back line. as we are just now narrowing down to 13 minutes left in our match, MERC will have about 11 minutes left to get a pretty big come up over EXO to take back Pierce Farm. Looks like Jamie might find Vengeance here. No, Vengeance finds Jamie, takes him out with that Springfield rifle. Proxy Satchel goes off here for MERC, taking out one friendly and one EXO. We do have a Greyhound back there too. And we have cap progress going in from the Hamlet. Fly over there. Ooh, look at that ricochet. From Franti, that ricochet was huge. As cap progress did sway in just because of that that Sherman went into the hard cap there. Might have been looking to take out some OPs and whatnot. But it looks like MERC just quickly reestablished itself on there as it drove through. And we do have a EXO bombing run coming in through Hamlet. We'll see how many guys this takes out. Is it going to take out that garrison though? No, it should not. It does take out that supply truck. I think it only killed maybe one guy. Takes out that supply truck. That garrison is also still alive for MERC. Do have another medium tank and a Greyhound back here. Just being a mess for MERC's line right now. As EXO is playing very smart, anchoring its armor down here in the south of Pierce Farm, so they know that they can't get any that MERC can't get any presence up here. But we do have a P4 down here. Might be looking for that garrison. That garrison does glow red. Let's see if he finds it or not. No, he does not. So he does not take out the garrison. Might have a line of sight onto that half track. No, he does not. And he's actually sitting out of bounds here. I think. Does he have line of sight of that half track? No, he puts his round into the side of that shed building. I don't know why. I don't know what was there. Gangi gets 2 rockets into the side of the P4. This P4 might get taken out by Gangi. Or Gandhi. I'm sorry, I've been saying his name wrong this whole time. Gandhi. And this P4 is going to get taken out by the 76. There it goes. That P4 goes down. Assisted from Gandhi and Fly Guy. Almost said it again. EXO over here trying to get some smart buildables up on this wall so you can overpeak the wall. Jack taking shots from Rain. Jack goes down. Let's go back into the front line here to Hamlet. As it looks like EXO is just little by little just trickling in guys to try and get some of that contested pressure going on, so they can't fully commit onto the frontal approach. Artillery coming in as well, takes out one. Betty might get taken out by Strat here. A Strat going in with the pistol. Takes out the MG42. Sprays down Betty. We do have a MERC airhead coming down. Just outside of the wheat field, but TJ might see the airhead. No, TJ gets taken out there from Murder. Great shots from Murder. So this airhead will be marked for EXO. Smoke rounds start to go down. And Murder also goes down himself. So this is going to be the last push for MERC, I would assume, off of this airhead. We do have one officer over here that managed to get his way into this bush here. Might be trying to get his OP down into that bush as cap progress does sway into 4th point. Cap progress still continues. Spawn wave of 5 guys, 1 officer, and he does get taken out there. That medium tank does come in. Which I think he does take out that airhead. So that airhead does get taken out for MERC. We have a Lux all the way up here. And Ghost with the beautiful rocket takes out that Lux. Cap progress still coming in for EXO onto the Hamlet for MERC. As we have another airhead coming down. Right between these two buildings here. Right there. So EXO is trying to come in here for the last 6 minutes and 30 seconds from this match to get a 4-1 victory. As MERC has established a presence over here from that airhead, which does have 2 SLs, but that medium tank is still up there. See if this airhead can come down into Hamlet. Hold that thought. Actually, we have cap progress going through onto Pierre's. So just a little bit under 4 minutes left, or excuse me, 3 minutes left to capture the point of Pierre's that MERC has. Airhead does come down, accompanied by a bombing run? Nope, this is a MERC bombing run onto Pierre's. Looks like it takes out 2. Might have taken out a garrison on the point as well. It does damage that Sherman. Looks like another tank got taken out over here from Corey. That is a 76, so that's going to be a huge loss for EXO in these last 3 minutes that MERC can cap. We do have EXO bringing in the last heavy as it just spawned in. We do have a tank fight down here. As a 75 will take out that Tiger tank from the front there. So that is going to be a huge tank loss for MERC, as I don't think they have enough time to bring up another heavy tank up here on the front line. They do have a medium tank coming out of that center HQ. EXO's heavy tank is just now leaving the right HQ. Going to make itself self-known into Pierre's, I would assume, and just anchor it for the last 4 minutes of this match. So EXO looks like they have completely given up on going in for that 4-1 victory. And it looks like they are going to try and settle in for that 3-2, as they are going to be back here just anchoring the point with their tanks. So we do have a we have a transport truck moving up here from Well. See how far he goes. And Well gets taken out there from Jack, it looks like. Transport truck gets taken out from Banksy there. Very nice rocket, very nice. EXO holding this cemetery for a very long time during this match, ever since they capped. Held this pretty strong. MERC looks like they are starting to gain ground through the cemetery, but 4th point for MERC is getting contested a little bit. As there is a Stewart back here into the hamlet. Cap progress comes in as they just under 17 seconds to spare to try and get this point to flip into their favor, as the garrison actually does get taken out for MERC, as Poopy Fish did find that garrison and take it out. Looks like EXO might actually come in here and pull off the 4-1 victory if MERC doesn't send back enough guys here. As you can see them all trying to get back into that hard cap. So this match will be a Exodus victory over MERC, as EXO is going to make into the semifinals. I think going up against Legion, I think, if I'm correct. Looks like we have Jack getting a satchel down. Jack gets taken out. Pickle Rick also gets taken out there, and I don't think that a satchel does go down on that Stewart, as we're just narrowing over 70% cap progress for EXO over MERC on the 4th point of Hamlet. Rocket sails in just over that Stewart. As we have 40 seconds left in our match. So it looks like EXO is going to get that 4-1. Got a bomb run coming in. Bomb run might take out this garrison. And here it is, EXO changing it to 4-1 in the last 20 seconds of this match. So EXO is going to get a nice spot over MERC into the semifinals. And this bombing run comes in to finish off the match. Very, very nice game here. Let's check into the playoffs here. So EXO is going to go up against Legion into the semifinals. And Taco and Six are also going to go up in the semifinals to try and get into that final spot. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. EXO versus MERC. It was a very fun game. Guys, have a good one.